Hi friends, we are starting off like we always do with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Original. Just going to blend that all over my eye, and then I'm going to move into the Ben Nye Cream colors in white. And I'm just going to put that all over the lid and use my finger to blend it out a bit. Now I'm just setting that. I'm using the white eyeshadow in the James Charles eyeshadow palette. And then I'm taking that bright blue color on a fluffy crease brush, and I'm just blending that all up into my crease, kind of angling it upwards a little bit, and then creating like a rounded shape on the top, if that makes sense. I had to build this shade up quite a bit. And here I'm just building it up, trying to get it nice and deep, blending it out in the outer corners. Just building the shade up until it's as intense as I would like it to be. Then I'm taking the NYX Glitter Glue. I'm going to use a little brush to put that all over my lid. Just kind of in the center, kind of like a soft cut crease. I'm just using this brush to place, the glitter glue exactly where I want my glitter to go. And I took the excess and put that on my nose because it works great to like make my foundation stick, because you know it's got that grip. And then I went into that light icy blue shimmer in the James Charles palette, and I'm taking this little tiny ABH Cosmetics eyeshadow brush from the Smoky Eye Essentials kit, and I'm just building that shade up on my lid. This shade is very like chunky, so there was a lot of fallout, and you kind of got to build it up to get it to like be fully opaque. I ended up using my finger to kind of blend out the chunks. And then I took this slightly larger brush to blend it all out and finish putting glitter glue on the outer corner. Then I took that bigger brush and sprayed that light blue shade and kind of, you know, blended it out fully. I also took the shimmery blue shade from the ABH Aurora Glow Kit and put that on the outer corner. Now, ooh, what just happened to my voice? Now I am lining my eyes. I'm using the AOA Studios like black pen eyeliner. And I'm just creating, I guess this is more of a cat eye than a wing. I feel like all I do is cat eyes nowadays. And then I'm taking the Rimmel London Scandal Eyes mascara that I've also been using in every tutorial because it's the only mascara I own right now. And I'm just using that to build up all my lashes. Oh my god, look at all that fallout on my face. It's okay. It's alright. She'll be removed. Now I am taking the Becca primer. This is like the luminous purpley one. Complexion Rescue, I think is what this is called. Putting that all over just so I can have a kind of luminous base. Taking the AOA Studios BB cream and putting that on. I think this is in the color Rich, and I'm using the AOA Wonder blending sponge too. Recently I've been washing my sponge like every time before I do my makeup. I wasn't doing that before. I know that's gross. I'm sorry, but I'm doing it now. That's what matters. And I have to admit, it has changed my life. Like I feel like it makes my makeup apply better. I feel cleaner. I feel like it makes my skin look better, if that makes sense. Taking the e.l.f. foundation in Coco and just putting a little bit of that on over the spots where I need a little bit more coverage. Now I'm taking the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, the original one. This is in the color Cinnamon or Deep Cinnamon. Putting a ton of that on. And then I'm just going to blend it out. I'm going to blend out the high points of my face first. Adding a little bit more concealer on my under eyes just to really cover up my dark circles. And then I'm going to set the highlight on the rest of my face while I let that concealer dry down a little bit. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focused Pressed Powder in Dark Cocoa, just using that to set those highlighted areas. And now I'm blending out the rest of that concealer on my under eyes. And then I'm going to set that. I'm using the AOA Studios Loose Powder in Warm. Then I'm going to take the e.l.f. Flawless Finishing Powder, the pressed powder in Dark. And I'm just using my Mary Kay powder brush to apply that to the rest of my face that hasn't been set yet. And then I'm going to contour a little bit. I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me Pressed Powder in 375 and putting that all over my cheekbones. This is more like a cool toned pressed powder, so I'm kind of using it like a contour shade. And I'm just going to do my temples and around the perimeter of my forehead, down my jawline. Then I'm just cleaning up that contour a bit with the same loose powder. For blush, I'm using the Milani Romantic Rose blush. This is a Profusion contour brush that I'm using to apply that. Gonna dip into that rosy, mauvey, pinky kind of shade in the James Charles palette and add that to the blush. Then I'm gonna highlight. I'm gonna use the light blue shade, like the duochrome blue shade in the ABH Aurora Glow Kit. I also blended out that line of powder underneath my contour. Then I'm taking that light blue eyeshadow from the James Charles palette that I used on my eyes, and I'm just lightly dusting that over top of the blue highlighter. Now I'm highlighting my brow bone. I'm using that light gold shade in the James Charles palette towards the top, the more white gold. Take in this, this brush is from the Naked 3 Urban Decay palette. So I'm using the rounded side to first blend out the shimmery shade, and then I'm taking that nudish color eyeshadow from the James Charles palette, and I'm placing that in between the blue and the brow bone highlight. And now I am just blending out all that powder on my face, although I probably should have waited because I then went in and smoked out my lower lash line using that same bright blue that is in my crease. And I built that light blue up quite a bit, going over it over and over again until it was nice and deep. And now I am just fixing my mascara, doing a little bit on my lower lashes. And I'm going to gel on my brows real quick to give them some color, because after I put on my powder they kind of fade a little bit. This is the e.l.f. Brow Wow Brow Gel in dark brown. And for lips I'm just going to put on gloss. This is the Fenty Beauty Universal Gloss Bomb, the original one. I think it's in the shade Original. And I'm putting that all over. And then we are just setting using the e.l.f. setting spray. And that is it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have one video left in this series. See you then.